Fellowship. Hope you've had a great week. Hope you're looking forward to a great weekend, particularly with it being the 4th of July. Got some neat things planned, and I really hope that you're planning on being with us on Sunday. Sunday during our worship service, Josh Morris is going to be presenting a standing miracle. A standing miracle is a portrayal of George Washington, reflecting on just God's blessing and God's involvement in the founding of our country. Josh is going to be in full costume. It's a presentation he wrote and has been doing it for years. And it's just a real privilege for us to be able to have it at church. And so I want to encourage you to come 10:45. Invite some friends. They would love it. You will enjoy having them with you on Sunday morning. A couple of updates I want to remind you of. We are in the process of moving towards live streaming our services. As you probably know, we've been pre-recording them for those that need to be watching online, but God has provided the expertise and even the funding, and so we're in the process of moving towards live streaming and hopefully in the next couple weeks we'll even be doing that, and that's just going to be a great improvement, particularly for those that need to be watching online, and so we're excited about that. One thing I want to also tip you off on, starting on July 12th, the students are going to start meeting again on Sunday morning. They've been meeting on Sunday nights, but Grafted is now going to start meeting on Sunday morning as well. We've got the community group. We're actually going to move it down to the other building, to the larger space. And so if you have not been part of the community group, I really want to encourage you to come. We're social distancing, it's safe and secure and all that stuff, but we'd love to have you there. Hey, just a thought before I let you go. You know, with this being the 4th of July weekend, one of the verses that comes to mind that I think all of us need to remember is 1 Timothy 2, verses 1 and 2. The Apostle Paul wrote this to Timothy while Timothy was pastoring the church there in Ephesus. And one of the things he said to him, in fact, he said, first of all, Timothy, in other words, your number one priority is that there should be prayers and petitions, entreaties, and thanksgiving given to on behalf of all men, particularly those in authority, the kings, those in authority. God wants us as His people to pray for our leaders. You know, it's no secret. The last 4 or 5 months have been very difficult, and the last 4 or 5 weeks have been extremely difficult. Our nation has really been working through a lot of issues, and it's time for us as God's people to lead. But one of the main things we can do is just pray. And so with this 4th of July weekend, I want to just put a spotlight on the fact that we as God's people need to be praying for our leaders. We need to pray for President Trump. We need to pray for the people in the Senate and the Congress, the peace officers. We need to be praying for our local authorities. First of all, Paul said, first of all, we should be praying for those in authority. Hey, I hope you have a great 4th of July. I hope you remember to come Sunday morning at 10:45. There's no community groups on Sunday morning, so no 9:30 ministries. 10:45 worship service. It'll be a standing miracle. We'd love to have you. God's best. God bless you.